How's it going, everyone? Hopefully doing well. Today, we're going to talk about the Vipera. Now, this thing is not a brand new tank. As I've already talked about the other tanks that have gone into the game, we will get onto the Object 283, but that's for a different video. But this and the AMBT are going to be up next for what we are going to be looking at, doing like a mini review kind of thing. The Vipera is just kind of dumb, to be honest. It's a lot like all the other tier 8s. It's boring to play and boring to play against. The reason why it's quite dumb is that the armor on this tank is just way too good. As you can see by the armor model that I'm flashing up on the screen now, yeah, it's about 290 millimeters if you actually want to go through the turret, like head on, which is just not going to happen for tier 8s and majority of tier 8s and tier 9s unless you're using 300 heat or 330 heat, stuff like that. And the cupola is non-existent, like it is so small. I mean, yes, you can go and pen the kind of bar in between of the upper hole, I guess, but that's not really reliable because that's still 240 millimeters thick. And even the lower plate isn't actually a weak spot. The lower plate is. You notice a trend that's going on with lower plates? I don't know why we can't just have a lower plate being a weak spot anymore, but there we go. So yeah, that is why this tank is very, very stupid. Another thing that is very, very stupid is the gun on this thing. And not for a good reason. It can be incredibly derpy. And I don't know why. Like, this thing will just miss shots that are just point blank for no reason at all. It's got a long intra-clip reload of 6 seconds. It's got 5 shells in the clip. And then 30 something seconds reload depending on your crew and your equipment layout. Yeah, it's really, really weird. If you've gone down the Italian tank destroyers, then you'll know and you'll feel comfortable with this, or maybe not comfortable is the right word, but you'll be familiar with this, as it does play exactly like the tier 7, the tier 8, the tier 9 and the tier 10. You just go hold down and just farm people, because no one can pen you unless they have a very, very big gun with a lot of pen. For equipment on this tank, we are going to be using turbo, HP and vents. You could pick IRM if you would like to. I would say that you always keep vents on this thing, just because that's the only thing that's boosting your DPM up and everything else about the tank. You could go and switch out HP for, say, optics or something else or whatever. It's really dependent on how you want to play the tank. Like, you have multiple choices on this tank because it's not really... Like, I would say that this is a very, very good damage build and quite versatile in the fact that obviously you have a turbo. So I'd recommend this as a main build, and then, you know, if you get like Proc or Off or something, you can maybe switch out the turbo and go with optics and just sit in the middle of the map if there's no artillery, because no one will pen you. Anyway, we're going to be playing 3 games in this thing. I do not have all the field mods. However, if we were going to do the field mods, you go left, right, and then for the last one where you can choose the slot, you go for the survivability or scouting, depending on how you want to build the tank. But I do think that survivability helps this tank out a lot, especially considering that you should really be brawling in this tank. This isn't a sniper by any means, unless you really, really have to. Anyway, let's go play 3 games. Okay, so we are at... Okay, oh, unlucky. We are at... Wait a minute, is this map? Highway. That is the one. And... I mean, this guy will have to pen my lower plate if he wants to be able to pen me. Or he could actually overmatch me, I think. Either way, he doesn't. So we can actually just, you know, be very, very dumb in this tank and just overpeak, like so, and bounce everything, because this tank is stupid, as I've said. Now we just wait. We just wait for 20 seconds and do it all again. I forgot to say, the penetration on this tank, it's not amazing, especially for a TD, but it's more than good enough, especially considering like you're going to be brawling in this thing. So the side armor is a problem. Like, it's a problem because you can get penned in the side very, very easily, as this guy's finding out. It is super weak in the side. I'm sure he enjoyed himself. There we go. I mean, we've played like an idiot, exposing our lower plate, peeking out. We've got 2.8k damage. I don't know, like this is just what the Vipera is. It's not fun to play against. It's not fun to play. Now you might be thinking, well, this seems fun to play, Max. No, you know, you're penning everything. It's fun to play until it isn't, because you will just randomly start missing. It's a little bit unlucky. I don't think the server reticle caught up. I might just go here and just see if we can... maybe I can set this guy on fire. I mean, the only problem is the IS-3, but I'm not really worried about that. IS-3 is dead now as well. One less thing that we need to worry about. There we go. I said we wanted to set him on fire. See, look, I mean, the BZ, I'm sure he enjoyed his time, you know, trying to fire HE at me. He enjoyed it, right? Now we just wait for 20 seconds. Hopefully we can actually kill this other BZ and defender. And try and do it in 8 seconds. 5 now. I know we take one from him, but I'm not really too worried about that. We can just swing it around, move backwards. We'll go for a full reload here as well. And we're just going to wait. Done 5k damage. That's more than good enough at the moment. Now we just sit here. Really? I didn't think that he would have a shot there, to be honest. So, rip. Just move back here and just see. See if we can hit anyone else. No. Okay. Of course, the FV has armor apart from when you play it. I'm just going to go forwards here. Yeah. 5.8. That should be a lot of XP and a lot of credits, so not bad. But quite boring to play, you know. So we earned 350k credits. We've got the mastery on it. Amazing. If we actually had a better team, then we probably would have gained just a stupid amount. We take home 321k. Yep. I mean, what's our average damage on this tank? We've played 5 games at 3.6. I mean, that's very, very good for a tier 8, but it is only 5 games. Okay, I'm back. You didn't notice anything? However, my room, incredibly hot, so I had to go and cool down. I'm not gonna lie, it was way too hot. Anyway, let's continue the Vipera, shall we? Well, we're on Empire's border. Now, I was kind of tempted to go up the mid, but I don't think we are. I think I'm going to go along here where the AMX-30 is, because you probably get a little bit more out of the game from this corner. I usually prefer going to this corner rather than up in the middle, because I don't know, the middle's so like RNG based. Like if you have people that actually go there, you just die instantly. Whereas at least here, you just wait a little bit, let them come, and then you can actually use gun depression and whatnot to your advantage. I mean, this guy is actually going to have a pretty awful time trying to pen me. We waited until we got a lower plate shot, which is lovely. This guy won't struggle to pen me. Especially if he's using heat rounds. Wait. Huh? Should pen. Right, screw this. It's not really what I wanted to do, but... Okay. That's interesting. It's a little bit annoying that as I'm going down, it's like kind of forcing me at the same time. The terrain. Okay, our team should be able to deal with that. I need to turn around and deal with the people that are pushing this side. No, why are you... This isn't what you want to do. Of course that bounces. Yes, 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 yes. Go that way. That is good. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, yeah. We managed to hit that one, though. Uh-huh. Sure thing. This is okay so far. I'm not even too afraid of these. I'm afraid of this guy. Missed one. Yeah, this isn't good. Oh, whatever. I don't know why the AMX30 came back as well. Like, he needed just to focus and go with the VK. But you could see that I was already going back. But you should win this anyway, so... Why would you not go left and block the cap off? I don't know. I mean, they won't get back in time anyway, but... In that situation, I would have just gone left and just blocked it off completely. So if he comes around the corner, he shoots me and not the people that are capping. A little bit unlucky with RNG. I won't lie. Get our XP. Come top on the team. Only 2k damage. Yep. Very cool. 190k XP earned as well. Very, very nice. Does that mean I can get the next field mod? Lovely. Get the view range up. And we now play our third and final game. Okay, Serene Coast. I am not going to C1. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We are not going to C1. C1 is just a death trap. I don't care if there's no RT. As soon as I'm on reload, it's going to be very annoying to try and deal with. So we are going to go to... F9. Yes. F9 and G9. Where dreams are made. Ooh, people are actually trying to shoot early. I might just wait and see if I can actually shoot some of these. Yeah. That guy was actually behind quite a fair amount. That one went in. As did that one. Lovely. Right, now we reload. I'm sure the Progetto platoon enjoyed that. So we have about 800 damage at the moment. Now because we're in a broken tank, I think that we can just push this. Is there any trees that have fallen over? None that I can see. Usually people will knock down the trees. But what we can do is just push this, hopefully. There's a Vipera somewhere over this side. Now I haven't been spotted yet. And I should get spotted only now. Oh, there's the AT-15. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'll track him. Lovely. Knocks out the gun, which is a little bit annoying. We are getting assistance on that AT-15 as well. There's the Vipera, but we're behind cover, so that's absolutely fine. You know what? We're going for a reload. I know this might not be the smartest play at the moment, but we are going for a reload. I say the smartest play. This is probably a very dumb play, to be fair. Okay, you penned that apparently. Absolute magician. I cannot shoot this Progetto. But once I go up here, I might be able to. We're going to ignore this Vipera, like, entirely. He's actually coming this way. I'm going to track him. Yeah, we don't manage to get the track. Unlucky. But we are just going to ignore the Vipera, as I said. Going to keep trying our luck. You miss every shot that you don't go for. Whatever it is, the saying. Okay. Yeah, sure. You see what I mean with the gun? It's great. And then it just doesn't work. Randomly. It will just stop working. Yes, Tiggy? What? Tiggy now wants attention. Feels okay, man. Hello? Apologies if you can hear him. This may be an issue. Okay. I should have actually just gone forwards and blocked him, rather than do that. Rebalanced by a very, very balanced tank. And we can apply this one, and wonderful. We had a ×5 on, so we get all the bonus XP. And that's the field mod's done. Amazing. Survivability. And we can now accelerate crew training. So now we have 1,400 hit points. We have all the bonuses to the track health and whatnot. Yeah, it's a boring tank. Like, it's just so stupid. You just sit in front of people. The gun either works great or it doesn't work at all. And yeah, that is this tank. So we're now at 3.1 after however many games it's been. 7 games. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's great for gaining credits. In frontline, it's going to be amazing, right? Because nothing can pen you. You just sit there in front of people. But at the same time, just like with all the other Italian TDs, your side armor is really, really weak. Like, really weak. You'll just get shot through the track, penned every time, tracked, permatracked, dead. That is why I say use hardening, because at least then the first shot shouldn't track you. But yeah, over those 3 games, we did 3,200. Obviously, the first game was very, very good because all the stars aligned and like everything was hitting. We didn't really have any issues with the gun. And then the next 2 games kind of showed you the true, like, experience of this tank, let's say. But yeah, that's a Vipera. Anyway, if you did enjoy, please subscribe, as then I can feed Tiggy. See you later.